Ah, Mario games. They're so child-friendly. There's nothing that can be scary or even sad in a Mario game. That is someone who has never played the Mario RPGs before. Hey guys, welcome back to a top 5 this time. Normally I do top 10s and rankings. We're going to do a top 5 this time. And it's going to be the darkest moments in Partners in Time. Now, I remember a week ago I made a video on the top 10 cutscenes. And most of them made it because they were funny, not because of story prevalence. And that's why I made this video. And also, someone suggested it. I'll put on the screen who suggested it right now. Couple of things before we start the top 10. Obviously, it's my opinion. You can disagree if you want. Just don't be super mean in the comments. The other thing is, well, this does not have to be a cutscene. It can be anything in the game. Again, it's a moment. It's not a cutscene. So, expect anything on the list that you might think is dark. But other than that, I think that's it. Let's get started. After coming back from Yoshi's Island, Professor Egad says that a new time hole has opened up, and it leads straight to Peach's castle in the past. And you immediately think, oh, we gotta go there, but Professor Egad tells you not to go there, just because you can't get in. But what if you do go in there? Unfortunately, I wasn't actually able to get footage of someone actually going into Shroob Castle time hole before you actually were supposed to, which does suck. But if you do, Stuffle just says you can't go in here once you go in. It's dead silent. There's a reason there's no music here, because it's dead silent normally when you're here. And it makes it so much better. The atmosphere can just let it sit. And that makes it very dark. And you just realize that this is fully controlled by the Shroobs. The Shroobs have taken over the past. That just sits in your head. And that's why I love this moment so much. You know the Shroobs have dominance over all of the past. And you're the only thing that's able to stop them now. I know this was on the top 10 cutscenes, but I want to include this on the list so bad. And I'll explain why it's not higher. But first, Yub eats Yoshi's. And then tries to eat Kylie Koopa. And then tries to eat the Mario Brothers. I mean, that's already scary. But scary doesn't equal dark. Now, something can be so dark that it's scary, but most of the time, something that's super scary can't be dark. And that's why it's not super high, but it's just super scary to realize that you're probably gonna be eaten. And this is on your first playthrough. You don't know that you're gonna be in that thing's belly until it grows huge. This won't be any higher though, just because it isn't dark enough. And yes, it's very scary, but the top 3 are genuinely very dark. Yes, I hate this place, but in the area ranking, I did say the one thing that Holly Jolly Village did pull off is showing the destruction and the dominance that the Shroobs have. And it shows it in the cutscene that's playing right now. Toad's getting abducted, the village in chaos and in destruction. All because of those Shroobs. And there's only one Toad left, and that's the mayor that's stuck in the chimney. AKA Santa Claus. Which, I mean, I do feel pretty bad for him in real life, him just getting stuck in chimneys. It's why I never get presents for Christmas. The top 3 entries show that to make something dark, the atmosphere needs to help it the most out of everything. Not the characters, not what they do, but the atmosphere. And that is what the next 2 do even better than Holly Jolly Village. Toad Town is what Holly Jolly Village is on steroids. It's covered, literally, in Shroobs. And you can tell how just decimated this place is, just from the grannies in the shop, just talking about how lonely they are, and how much they want your money. Okay, you know what? That doesn't sound very dark, that they just want your money. That's just greediness, and that's bad. Badness. Just like in Holly Jolly Village as well, the music is sad. Normally in Toad Towns and other games, or just towns in general, like Bean Bean Kingdom, or just, I don't know, Toad Town and Bowser's Inside Story, it's all happy, the music is so cheerful, they're having fun. And then there's this. And the music just sounds so depressing. This cutscene is perfect for describing how dark Partners in Time actually is. There is zero sound when Toadsworth is actually talking to Peach. And all that happens is that it shows Toads getting murdered, abducted, and Toad Town and Princess Peach's castle destroyed. That is amazing. And the best part is that it's completely silent. Not even the Toadsworth texting noise that they make is there. It's just nothing. And it's perfect. The only music that is there is the We're in Danger music. And it's perfect. This is one of the best cutscenes in Partners in Time, just showing the story. Now, it wasn't good enough to reach the top 10 just because it's not funny at all. But it's perfect to get number 1 on this list. It doesn't have an atmosphere or music that's sad and depressing. It has none of that. And that's what makes it number 1. It just destroys it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe. I make a video once every 3 days, so you don't want to miss them. Thank you guys for watching, and of course, if you do have an idea for a ranking or a top 10, make sure to put it in the comments below. Obviously, the person who suggested it got a shout out, so that's what you get if the video's made.